Hi and welcome to a new tech stuff episode on my channel. Today I'm gonna guide you through the wiring of the Dys F4Pro V2 flight controller. There is just one thing I do in another way than most of the pilots do, so let's start and go through the wires. First, let's have a look at the battery pins, which are on the back side of the FC. We have two sets of wires here. One comes from the 4-in-1 ESC or from your battery to the negative and positive. And if you use a capacitor like I do, you can also connect it to the same battery positive and negative pins. Then let's have a look at the RC receiver. I use a Futaba S-Bus receiver. All the S-Bus receivers need this pin here for signal, and positive and negative are these two pins in the middle of these 6 pins here. Then let's go to the VTX. We have a 9-volt back included in the FC, and these are the second 2 pins, positive and negative, from the left side, which makes sense to connect your VTX. Then on the third row of positive and negative pins we have 5-volt back, which is perfect for your FPV cam. So I connected the FPV cam. Front is the positive, rear is the ground pin. And then on the 4th row I installed my buzzer, also positive at the front pin and negative or ground on the rear pin. Then let's have a look at the wiring of the ESCs. I use the Cicada 4-in-1 ESC, 35 amps. Normally you use the connector, which is on the lower side of the FC, but I prefer to solder all the cables just because of more secure connection between FC and the ESCs. So let's go through the order of the 4 ESC cables which go to the FC or from the FC to the ESCs. The S1 from the FC goes also to the S1 from the ESC. The S2 from the FC goes also to the S2. But then we have the S3 from the FC, which goes to the S4 from the ESC. And the S4 from the FC goes to the S3 on the ESC. That was the order I had to connect my FC to the ESCs, that I have the right order. If you do it for your setup, double check without props if the motors are okay. You can do it best in Betaflight on the motors table, where you can check every single motor, turn every single motor on and check if 1, 2, 3, 4 are in the right order. So 1 is back right, 2 is front right, 3 is left right, and 4 is left front. This kind of wiring the FC with the ESC doesn't look that clean, but in my opinion it is the most safe way to connect these two components. What I don't use is the OSD, but if you want to go with OSD, you're gonna need the from the back side the 3rd pin on the outside for your FPV cam, so video in, and video out will be the 3rd pin from the back side for video out, which goes to your VTX. And as already mentioned, if you use RSSI signal, it's the front first on the left pin, which you use for your RSSI signal. And then let's have a look at the graphic. Here you can see all the connections you have to do to connect the FC however you want to connect it. So that's already all for today. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and happy flying. Bye bye.